Simply seasoned.
Cheers, and good to have you for this one. Ranked Seasons Baseball on MLB The Show. Some interesting notes in this matchup. Who doesn't love a classic percentile breakdown? The doors are about to open. Let's get this party started. Tatsuya Imai, chosen to start this one for the home team. Top tier velo, and pairs it with the breaking ball that will buckle your knees. You know, I don't envy you in this matchup. Byron Buxton ready to start us off here in downtown Cleveland.
Center fielder, number 25.
This ranked season matchup begins with a strike. The righty sets, kicks, fight. Buxton belts one deep. Still flying. The catch is made as it stays in the park. Luis Arias steps in the box with his P3 status, swinging with some high clarity talent. Nope, not your pitch. Goes back to the slider. The 1-2. Bogarts on the run, sends it over to first. Now 2 away. Ketel Marte shuffles into the box. A little out front, he swings through it. Fantastic take. And the righty kicks and delivers. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Stan Musial at the dish with a runner on first. Throws one in the dirt. No movement, and it's ball 1. Reapers with a runner at first. Ruled the ball. Look good from here, though. Not going for that. Must have been an oatmeal cookie. I avoid those two. Throws over, tries to get back, and safe. Marte leads off first with 2 down. Keeps the lights on. Fastball, strike 3. Inning over. Imai wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Nolan McLean gearing up to start the bottom of the first. 9 innings in this one. Should be fun. Let's see what you got. Dante Nori leads us off. Puts a bunt down. Not in time. He legs it out.
Batting second, not shortstop,
Xander Bogarts facing the starter for the first time. Let's see what kind of feel he has early on. That won't hurt the ego, huh? Runner on the move. Pitch kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Buxton moves under this one. Nori tagging up. But he won't try for third, staying put with one out. A member of the New Threads series steps to the plate, Nick Castellanos. You do not want to make a mistake against this guy. Runner takes off for third. And we don't see a throw. He's in there with a stolen base. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Oh, and he pops up the squeeze attempt. But Ice makes the catch. And now it's a double play. That was some heads-up baseball after the ball was bunted into the air. Will Smith leads off the inning. Picks up a strike with the slider. Gets him to chase. Pitcher got you there. No biggie. Jaron Duran steps up and getting his first look at the starter in this one. That was bait. Almost a strike. Tries another splitter, and now it's 2-0. Hard ground ball to second. 2 gone. Mule Suttles is the batter now.
Number 8, Mule Suttles.
Front foot heavy. Goes back to the slider. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Make him come to you. Strike 3, and they go down. Kazuma Okamoto gets us going in this frame. McLean delivers. Fast and furious. Lives to see another pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Caballero makes the grab. The batter now, Willie Castro. Got him chasing butterflies without a net. It's the fastball that misses. That was filthy. Misses the plate with the fastball. Goes with the fastball. Goes to it for the 3rd time. Now there's a bullet down the line. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away. Here's Gleyber Torres at the dish now. A chance to draw first blood here. Now a screamer into the outfield. Takes it in for the out. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Next to the plate, Kyle Teal. Just swinging at the breeze. Got him in a blender. Runner breaks, and it's a great jump. Strike 3. who closed out that at-bat in style. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. We're in sunny Cleveland with more Diamond Dynasty action. Pop Lloyd steps in the box to start the third. Went with the slider. Been his favorite weapon today. Good slider. Pitchers ahead, 1-2. Just an exploratory mission. Castro handles it. In there. He's safe.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Jose Caballero in the box with a runner on first. Bunt attempt, but fouled away. Reapers, runner at first. Not all pitches that wander are lost. Goes back to the changeup. Don't worry. You're good enough. You're smart enough. And doggone it, people like you. Byron Buxton steps to the plate. Almost homered in his first at bat. That's some warning track power. Now that's unfair. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. Yeah, that glitched. Now at the plate, Luis Arraez. Spin on that one. Gap shot should bring in the run. Lloyd headed for third. He's coming home. He scores easily. They take the lead. Ketel Marte in the box following the go-ahead double. Aggressive swing on the first pitch. And well struck. Going back and on his way out of here for a home run. I hope nobody was emotionally attached to that ball because we're not getting it back. Stan Musial digs in at the plate after the two-run homer. Didn't even flinch. Here's the pitch. Trusted your eye and it paid off. Swung on and crushed. Headed back. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That ends the frame. Back in a flat. Stay tuned for more DD. Welcome back to Progressive Field. Mookie Betts leads off with his team playing from behind. In the air, out to left. Hauls it in, and one gone. Spencer Jones steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Arraez. And that's a bunt single placed perfectly. They never had a chance. Dante Nori at the dish with a runner on first. First time up, reached on a bunt single. Squared to bunt and missed it. He bunts, but that's foul. Strike two. And the pitch. Tried to bunt, but missed, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Xander Bogaerts. Runner takes off with a great jump. Out! And that's an abrupt way to end this inning. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Back here in a 3-run game. Will Smith leads off the top of the 4th. Struck out.
He's done.
Swinging in his first at bat. So they turn to the lefty out of the bullpen. Danny Coulomb. Smith leading things off and takes the first pitch for a strike. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the 4th.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder.
Jarren Duran comes to the plate as a parallel 2-car. Diamond grade quality right here. Misses with the bunt attempt. Goes back to the sweeper. Extends the at-bat. Stays in the fight. The Reapers lead it by 3. Not your pitch. Lifted in the air to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Mule Suttles shuffles to the plate. Came up empty first time up. 0 for 1. Sent foul. Runner at first with 1 out. 2 strikes and no balls. Fouls it with 2 strikes. It's a 3-run game right now. Strike 3. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Digging in, Pop Boy. Pickoff attempt. Now back in safely at first. Fly ball left field. Nori moves under it. Brings it in. Gets him easily. And it ends the inning. Stay tuned. Xander Bogaerts ready to start this inning. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. On its way out of here. A home run. Not wasting any time settling in. So it's just a 2-run game as they slice into the lead. Nick Castellanos gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. No room for error against a hitter with this kind of power. The pitch. Starts with a pair of sinkers. Puts it on the ground to third. And that's just foul. Cowboy Ohtani saddles up. Swings and lifts one to left. Suttles waiting for it. Squeezes it and one away. Kazuma Okamoto freshly dealt to the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. Unloads a fastball off the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Marte gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Willie Castro strolls to the dish.
Second baseman,
Lifted in the air to right. Duran tracking it. Brings it in. That's the third out. Inning over. We've played 4 full innings. The number 9 hitter leads us off next. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Jose Caballero steps in the box to start the 5th. Went down on strikes first time up. Hits it foul. Here's the 0-1. Right on the screws. Caballero retired. Byron Buxton strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Reapers, 1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Chased outside of the zone. Swings through that one, and it's a strikeout. Getting ready to hit, Luis Arias. There's the sweeper. It's a strike. Here's the 0-2.
That ball's foul.
Still breathing. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's the inning. Top half of the 5th. Welcome back to Progressive Field. Nolan McLean back on the bump here in the 5th. Torres in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Two-0 the count now.
Ball 2.
The 1, the kick, the pitch. Might want to offer him a map. That runs the count to 3-2. Swung on and lifted to left. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Struck out on a curve last time. Sweeps that one foul. The righty kicks and delivers. Catches a piece of the heater. The pitch to Teal. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here's Mookie Betts. Fly ball left center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order they go. And it remains a 2-run battle. Ketel Marte leads off the top of the 6th. Homered in your last at bat with this card because you're just like that. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. The All-Star make a change on the mound as they turn to Joan Duran. Here comes the 0-2. Don't worry about that. You're still the hero of the story. Stan Musial steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. No thanks. Scared of you.
That's inside.
Evens the count at 2-2. In the air, out to left. Dives, but it falls, and this could be trouble. Around second, and they still don't have it. And in safely for a triple.
Up next for Cleveland,
Will Smith comes to bat with a runner at third. Now a rip into left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Nori fires it to the plate. In there, he scores.
He's on there. Play.
Jaron Duran next to hit after the RBI single. On the ground to second. Castro over to pick it up. And 2 gone. Safe at the plate with the head first slide.
up next for the Reapers, the left middle, number 8, Newell
Suttles in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. Swings, puts it on the ground to the right side. A base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Pop Floyd in the box with a runner on first. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. Late jump for the runner. Trying to sneak one by Teal. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Kicks and delivers. Didn't even think about swinging. Sweeper. Strike 3. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Nolan McLean back on the rubber here at the 6th. They'll try to get some hits off him, but it hasn't been easy, that's for sure. Squares to bunt, misses it. It's a strike. McLean ready and deals. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout. Now a chance for Dante Nori. Foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Nori gets wood on it. 0-2. The pitch. The heater misses for a ball. Not done yet. And the pitch. Not done yet. Sweeper is fouled to stay alive. Here's another 1-2 pitch. 2-strike fastball is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Hangs in there. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. Next to the plate here at the 6th, Xander Bogaerts.
No, foul ball.
Goes with the fastball, but misses. Someone get him a compass. Still alive at the plate. Another 1-2. Swung on and hammered. That one looks like trouble. He turns for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. McClain doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing. Cleveland, Ohio, back here in Progressive Field. Jose Caballero steps in the box to start the 7th. Squares it up. Going back. Bounces off the wall. He rounds second, and they're still chasing it. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Reapers, the center fielder.
Here's a card with a 92 overall rating. Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 3. He has struck out twice and has flied out.
Now he's safe.
Oh, he quit. I knew he was going to give up eventually.
Hey there. Thanks for being with us. Robert Flores with you for this one. MLB The Show brings you Ranked Seasons Baseball. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First pitch is almost here. Let me tell you something. This mode stresses me out. Bob Feller going through the final stages of his warm-up. Mechanics are clean, but the stuff is filthy. Should be a fun one. Andrew McCutchen up first, and we're ready to rumble.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
You're locked in to start, and now the fun begins. Fly ball, right field. Durant glamping under it. Brings it in. Francisco Lindor strolls to the plate for the first time today, looking for a strong start. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. And that was gone from the moment he made contact. Here's that replay you never asked for. Albert Pujols comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Fouls it off. 0-1 on the way. Belts one deep. It's an automatic double as it hops the wall in foul ground. Ketel Marte steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Misses with the first pitch. Was that pitch in low power mode or?
Gosh.
Off the catcher, and now it rolls away. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Pujols leads off second with one gone. Slows it down with the change, but misses the plate. Swings, and Marte squares one up. Duran flying after this one. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead. He rounds second, and they're still chasing it. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. David Wright at the dish now following the RBI triple. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Here's the pitch. Swings. Hits a ground ball to short. And 2 away. But a run does come in to score. Here's the 0-1. Foul ball. The Patriots have plated 3 so far this inning. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. The Patriots played 3 runs in the frame. It's a 3-run game. Max Fried on the rubber to start for the visitors. Already with an advantage on the scoreboard, but it shouldn't switch up how he pitches. The plan remains the same. He needs to throw with confidence. Byron Buxton leads us off, already down a few runs.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Starts with a strike. Delivers a strike. Swings and lifts one to center. Marte settles under it. Squeezes it. Now at the plate, Luis Ariz. Early advantage for the pitcher. In the air, headed to left center. McCutchen bolting towards it. An efficient start to the home first. 2 away. Ketel Marte up next to the dish. Doesn't connect with the cutter. It's a strike from Fried. Sweeper misses the zone. Swings, puts one on the ground to first. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. First inning. Back here in a 3-run game. Juan Soto hits leadoff this frame. That was Phil. Not so fast, my friend. Ground ball to the pitcher. Soto retired. Ken Singleton comes up for his first debut of the game. Starts the at-bat with a strike. Whatever, Blue.
Ball one.
Swings and clubs one. It has some carry to it. Over the wall. It's a ranked season's rocket. So now that makes it a 4-run game. Campanella in the box as he takes ball one with one away here in the inning. Misses with another fastball. It's 2-0. Pure electricity. Misses for a ball. Ball 4, and the at-bat ends with a walk. Andrew McCutchen at the dish with a runner on first. Delivers a sinker. That's been his go-to pitch to start an at-bat. That was nasty. He's just guessing. Locked him up. 98 on the gun for the strikeout. Francisco Lindor deals himself into the box. Timing up the fastball. Runner on first with 2 away. Looks like knee swing. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Throws one in the dirt. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. 2-2. Here comes. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Stay tuned. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Stan Musial leads things off and down by 4. Stay patient. Cutter catches the zone for a strike. Goes back to the cutter. Free delivers a fastball and gets the swing and a miss. Keeps battling. Usual ready. Got it. Great snag for the out. Will Smith ready to hit. Cutter misses the target. The 1-1. Cuts in for a strike. Still breathing. Here comes the 1-2. Never a doubt. Okay, maybe some. Puts it on the ground to short. Lindor over to pick it up. And 2 gone. Jaron Duran, the next card off the deck.
Number 16, Jaron Duran.
Gets a piece. The pitch. It's 0-2. That's a veteran take. A lot of players swing at that. Lives to see another pitch. Sweeper. Strike 3. Albert Pujols steps in the box to start the 3rd. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch misses for a ball. Direct deposit. That's a stingy call. That's a strike in spirit. In the air, out to center. Buxton moves under it. Hauls it in. And there's 1 down. Marte now. He delivers power from one side and high contact from the other. Rips it to first. And he handles it himself for the out. The next batter representing the second half Heroes series, David Wright. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Went with the slider. Been his primary pitch. Doesn't get much closer than that. That pitch had a parachute attached. Hit on the ground to the pitcher. Throws to first, 3rd out, and the inning is over. So they go down in order, and it's still a 4-run game. Mule Suttles ready to go. A diamond tier threat. Misses Fried's pitch. Fly ball to center. McCutchen settling under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now 1 away. Pop Lloyd approaches the box as a parallel 2 card. Not touching the cookies, are we? Doesn't connect with the fastball off the plate. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. Got him. 2nd strikeout of the game. Jose Caballero is next to the plate. The sweeper misses for a ball. Zips a fastball, but off target. The wind and the pitch. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Fires to first. Out number 3. We've played. Cal Raleigh leads off playing from ahead. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. You confused him there. Not letting him blink. And they start the frame with the strikeout. Juan Soto at the dish. Fouled away. In the air to center. Buxton under it. Takes it in for the out. Ken Singleton digs in. Swung on, hit hard to center. Buxton under this one. He's got it, and that's out number 3. The Reapers enjoy a clean inning without any runs allowed. Byron Buxton gets us going in this frame.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch misses. On the ground to the pitcher. Throw to first. Now 1 away. And now Luis Arraez. 1 at bat so far. He flew out. 0-1 the count. Swung on, popped up left side. High but harmless. So up next to the dish, Ketel Marte. Hit on the ground to third. Right. That ends the inning. Free. Roy Campanella leads off the inning. Drew a walk his first AB. Hits it foul. The 0-1. Swing hits a ground ball to second. Marte. That's out number 1. Andrew McCutchen now at the plate.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Pedal to the metal. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. McCutchen rounds first, headed for 2. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. Struck out on a sinker last time. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner moves up. McCutchen, the runner at second with 1 away. In the air to left. Suttles waiting for it. Brings it in. 2 away. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Look alive. There's a red diamond sighting at the plate. Hard ground ball to second. Marte throws to first. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. They leave a runner in scoring position and fail to score a run. Stan Musial leads off with his team playing from behind. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. A swing and a soft liner. And it's in. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Will Smith in the box with a runner on first. Throws over. Now back in safely at first. Pickoff attempt. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Swings early and fouls it. Reapers, runner at first. I would have swung and missed in that spot. That pitch, hard pass. Stan on the run. 2-strike foul. Takes a gamble. Time called, and it's a balk. Runner at second with no outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Next up here in the 5th inning, Jarren Duran. Struck out last time. It was the sweeper that got him. In the air, out to left. Soto giving his all. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 8, Soto.
Suttles in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Straight back off the bat. Here's the pitch. Swing hits a ground ball to first. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Fastball. Strike 3. Ketel Marte leading things off with a 4-run cushion. Gets Wood on it. Didn't get the call. This is smacked left field line. And it's a foul ball. And the righty kicks and delivers. Strike 3. And Bob Feller collects the strikeout. David Wright parades to the plate thanks to his P5 status. Don't want him on base with that speed. Swung on and lifted to right. And it drops. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning. Next to the plate in ranked seasons, Hal Rollins struck out on a fastball last time. Safe. And he easily steals the bag. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Staying alive. Runner at second with 1 away. Strike 3. Struck him out for the 3rd time today. Here's Juan Soto at the plate now. There's a strike on the first pitch, just like we've seen all day. Here's the pitch, and the runner is breaking for 3rd. Changeup, strike 3, inning over. They strand a runner in scoring position and come away with nothing. Pop Boy bats first as we start the bottom of the 6th. 0 for 1, struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch catches the plate. Popped up left center field. Lloyd flies out. The batter now, Jose Caballero. Time to let that diamond shine. Right handles it. Now 2 away. Byron Buxton comes to the plate. Count is 0-1. Goes back to the sinker. Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. Gets it to first. Inning over. Free. Ken Singleton, his leadoff this inning. Puts it on the ground to second. Marte. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Campanella at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Goes back to the slider. Swings. It's a ground ball to second. Marte throws to first. And there's 2 down. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Found the target to start the AB. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Lifted in the air to right. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. And that keeps the inning going. Francisco Lindor at the dish with a runner on first. That's in the dirt. Here comes the 0-1. Called a ball, but I'm not so sure. Patriots. Runner at first with 2 away. On a line. Makes the grab, and that'll win the inning. It's time to stretch. Your hamstrings will thank you later. Luis Ariz leads us off.
The first baseman, number 2, Luis.
First pitch is a strike. It's a monster hit. That sound tells you everything you need to know. Perfect, and it's long gone. Home run. It's late, and now it's just a 3-run game. Ketel Marte comes to the plate after the leadoff home. In the air to right. Singleton makes the grab. Stan Musial shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. Easy take for you. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Two-1 is the count. Cutter makes it over for a strike. And that one is in there for a called third strike. Will Smith strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Cutter hits the zone and a strike is called. Stays with it. Foul. A swing and a soft liner. And it's in. Base hit. And the hits just keep coming. Jaron Durant is the next to hit. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Cutter misses the bat. All right, pitcher won that round. What? Albert Pujols gets us going this inning. A firm no from the umpire. Not cool. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the 8th. Ketel Marte in the box with a runner on first. Lifted in the air to left. Suttles moving to his right. Puts it away for the out. David Wright shuffles to the plate. Puts it on the ground up the middle. Marte, one at second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Don't go anywhere. Mule Suttles, the leadoff hitter, and playing down by 3. That's a strike with a well-placed cutter. Popped up right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Pop Boy strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. First pitch of the ball. Count runs to 1-1. Went with the cutter, gets the strike. Lindor handles the chance. Slings to first in time. Jose Caballero is the batter now. Hacks at the cutter, but no contact. Called the ball, but I'm not convinced. On the ground to second. Marte fields it cleanly. That ends the frame. 8 innings. Cal Raleigh leads off up by 3. Struck out against a changeup in his previous at bat. Harrison Cohen takes over the mound to start the 9th. This card is straight out of the World Baseball Classic. Raleigh leading off as he swings through it for strike 1. Goes back to the changeup. That's ripped to right down the line. And that will drop foul. The pitch. That's a confident way to end it at bat. That's got to feel good. Here's Childish Bambino. He knows what he's looking for at the plate and sticks to it. Touches the heater. Patriots. One down. Bases empty. Fastball out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Fly ball. Deep drop. Right field. You can only watch it because no one is going to catch it. It's a home run. They get some insurance here in the ninth. Singleton up now following that home run from Juan Soto. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. Campanella fouls it away. Cutter gets the swing and miss. In the air, out to right. Duran on his way over. He's got it, and there's two away. Andrew McCutchen peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 card. Clearly not a guy you want to allow on the bases. This one smashed down the right field line, and it's foul. One the count. In the air, out to right center. Duran tracking it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome to the end of the line. Wheels are a bit shaky. It's not over until the scoreboard goes dark. Gets Wood on it. Hits it foul. The pitch to Bucks. Ground ball up the middle. Marte collects it. Throws to first in time. Now coming to the plate in the final frame, Luis Arias. Ball with the cutter missing the zone. Now there's a bullet down the line, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Places a cutter for a strike. Strike 3. 7th strikeout of the game. Ketel Marte steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. Left side and foul. Swing misses the cutter. One pitch away from a win. Strike 3. Ball game.